So I just watched Troll 2, a movie about, you guessed it, goblins. Troll 2 is a movie about goblins. I have no idea why this movie is called Troll 2, but in any case, this movie is often referred to as the best, worst movie of all time due to its dialogue, its acting, its line delivery, its cheap special effects. But is it worth your time? Absolutely. This movie is so much fun. This is one of the most entertaining movies I've seen in a while, and I highly recommend it. It's one of those movies that if you're sitting around with a group of friends and you stick this on, you're gonna have a really good time. They're so these goblins, they try and give you this food with this green goop all over it, and when you eat the food with the green goop, you turn into a vegetable, and these goblins who look like trolls eat you because they are vegetarian. There are some scenes in this movie that just made me burst out laughing. When I was watching it, it was genuinely difficult to tell how much of it was self-aware, because some of it's so funny that I was like, surely that's done like that on purpose. It's so good. There's one scene in particular that just made me burst out laughing. So the family are sitting around the table. They're about to eat this food with the green goop on it, and if they do, they will turn into vegetables, and the goblins, who look like trolls, but they're goblins, will eat them. But the little boy, he knows what's up because his grandfather can speak to him from beyond the grave. So the grandfather, he can draw on some magical powers in times of need. So he freezes time, and the kid has, I think it's 30 seconds to come up with a way to stop his family from eating this food. And the solution he comes up with is absolutely hilarious. So just watch it. It's very, very funny. This movie also has that it has that classic line of dialogue. They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god. That's from this movie. It's so funny. So this is classed as a horror, but people talk about it like it's a comedy, and I can see why. But there is some bits in it that I found genuinely creepy. There's one scene where a boy eats some of the green goop, and he's beginning to turn into a vegetable. He's like partially a plant. He's stuck in this pot, and he's growing bark and leaves and stuff like that. And the lady who's the leader of the trolls, the actress who plays her gives a really fun performance. I think she's very good in this movie. She's very entertaining. But so she's about to cut this boy up with a chainsaw, and he's naturally freaking out about it. And she says to him, "Don't worry, it'll only tickle." So as she's cutting him up with the chainsaw, he's shaking all over the place, and he's just giggling as he's being cut up. And I just found it genuinely creepy. It's really good. So the grandpa, so no one believes the boy that these are all goblins because they can look like humans. So they've taken over a town called Nilbog, which the boy discovers is goblin spelled backwards. So another reason why this is very confusing to call this movie Troll 2. But the grandpa uses he's got this ability to summon lightning. So he summons lightning, and one of the men catches on fire and he burns alive, and his true form is revealed. So everyone's like, oh my god, he's actually a goblin. My first thought would have been, that dude burned alive and he turned into a cheap goblin costume. Because the effects are really bad, but I was having so much fun, I don't care. This movie is very fun. It's just awesome. So in the end, the goblins are defeated by the power of goodness, So you put your hands on this stone, and I guess you just think really good thoughts, and that defeats the goblins. Or does it? Maybe. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. So, Troll 2 is a movie about goblins who look a lot like trolls who are vegetarian, who turn people into vegetables to eat them. And it's very, very entertaining. You should definitely go watch it. So, if you like goblins who look like trolls, subscribe and give the video a like and go watch Troll 2. It's very, very entertaining. You won't be disappointed. It's awesome. Okay, bye bye.